about to commence. We'll shortly see the players coming onto centre court, a number 8 seed and a number 12 seed. Neither of those seeds have ever won the Wimbledon singles final here before. It's got to happen today. Ball boys coming out and line judges. So we're all set for Agassi against Ivanisevic. Let's join our commentators, Mark Cox and John Barrett.
So still overcast here, but
advantage, Miss Graf. Juice.
So is this a change of racket? No, just wanting the towel. So she's had a break point in each of the Sellers service games so far.
Advantage, Miss Graf.
Oh!
There, Miss Graf. Miss Graf leads 3-1, first set.
So that's the first break of serve. Sellers having to dig up a very low one, making the error.
Love. All.
Oh, a lovely touch.
And yet another superb point from Steffi. She reads it so well. She was standing there waiting for that because the drop shot was very high, but the stop volley, perfect.
No call because the accuracy today of Graf's forehand is equally as good as it was in the semi-final.
Game is Graf. Miss Graf leads 4 games to 1, first set.
So far, so good as far as Graf's concerned. And significantly, she's finding those raking forehands into the corners to force the errors from Celis.
Well, I always think that the calibration of how well Steffi is playing is how many forehand winners she makes relative to the number of losers. Now, she really has only been forced into making errors on the forehand. I've only seen one totally unforced errors. One of the things that Monica is doing to her quite often, which is hurting her, she plays her on the backhand side and then gets her over wide on the forehand, and her shots are so deep. And this is a shot here. You see, when it's deep in that corner, which Monica is able to do because she hits it so hard and so accurately, Steffi's having to pull back and hoik that ball from behind her. And that's where all the errors have come from on her forehand side.
And of course, a very late swing naturally she's always had.
That's right. And it's
Quiet,
a difficult
please.
shot for anybody,
Thank
though.
you.
1-4.
15 love.
So the first ace.
Thirty love. Forty love.
So 2 to the forehand. Both aces. Steffi's obviously waiting for the other side.
Game is finished. Miss Graf leads 4 games to 2, first set.
It was rather unsettling when you've got your service break for your opponent to rip through a love game and you're back serving again.
Fifteen love. Thirty love.
Here, Monica thinks she's hit this ball so well that there's no chance that anybody in the world could get it back, and she was completely flat-footed admiring her own shot.
Forty, 15. 40-30.
So dangerous, this lady, when driven wide. Steffi this time, rather like Celis before, thought she'd hit a near winner. So 40 love to deuce.
Advantage, Miss Sellish. First service. Juice.
And I think the little shriek told us how important a point that was after 40 love and then break point.
Advantage, Miss Sellish.
Good heavens above, I thought that was long, and so did Steffi. But that's the ability of Sellis to be able to conjure something from nothing. Another break point.
Juice. Advantage, Miss Graf. Juice.
Well, this has now become a rather important game to both of them. Sellis to get back the break, and of course for Graf to underline her authority, which is wavering at the moment.
Advantage, Miss Graf. Game is crossed. New balls, please. Miss Graf leads 5 games to 2, first set.
Well, Anne Jones, in the circumstances, a highly commendable service game from Graf.
Well, she seemed to be taking it a little bit easy, didn't she? It's a tendency that she has. She rushes herself out of these points. She was 4-2, 40 love, and everything seemed to be going just swimmingly for her. And she rushed a little bit, trying to finish off the game. And you can't do that against someone as good as Monica Seles. But at the last deuce, she served so well, Steffi. She dragged her opponent out wide one side and opened up the court, and then did the same thing on the second point.
By the way, have you noticed? No grunts.
Yes, that's so far so good. Possibly, John, as this match gets more tense, they might creep in. But Monica is being true to her word and trying hard to control that fault.
Take your seats quickly, please, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Players are ready. Quiet, please.
So just one break of serve between them, 2-5.
15 love. Love.
Oh, my goodness.
Another tremendous point. She's had a lot of
30-15.
success with that short angled forehand Steffi has, but she had to really climb up to that overhead.
All.
Prepared to take the risk to run round that backhand, which is so often the target of the Sellis serve. So the error forced by the circumstances rather than the quality or speed of shot, and the error has brought a set point.